Hello everybody, it's Chibi, and today I'm going to be doing a manga review, first impressions on Kingdom. Now, this manga has been recommended a lot. It's been spammed in my PM box quite a bit, so I decided to actually finally do a first impressions on this. Now, I've only read the first chapter, and I know there's an anime series. I think there's like a first and second season of Kingdom, but I don't know exactly what it's about, and all I know about this series is that it's a medieval historical type series. So, anyways, let's begin. Let's dive into this first chapter and let's talk about it. Okay, so as we can see from this first chapter, it definitely takes place in historical time. And I love the setup of it. The artwork, whoa, beautiful. I like the artwork. It's unique. It's different. It looks really different from other manga I have actually read. And it's really cool. I like it. It really suits the vibe this series gives off. But the beginning part of this chapter, we're introduced to two characters, Shin and Pyo. Now, hopefully I said Pyo correctly. I don't know if I said his name correctly, so I'm sorry if I butchered his name. But anyways, we get introduced to these two characters, and right out the bat, I like these characters. We find out that they've been training for a long time, that they were pretty much tied in their wins and losses, and they've had like over 500 different ties. We also find out that they were orphans and their parents died on them. So right here, they set up a really good, interesting concept here, and we have these two brothers that are rivals against each other, and they've constantly had matches, sparring matches against each other to be the greatest generals in the entire world of China. And so that's the main objective, I'm guessing, that the series is aiming at. Our main character, Shin and Pyo, wanted to be the greatest generals that the world has ever known in China, and as you can see at the end of this chapter, if you have not read it, this is going to be spoilers, but you see Pyo die in Shin's arms, and it was really sad. It was a really sad chapter. I didn't tear up or nothing because I really had no connection with that character, but it was sad though. It still was very depressing because the entire motivation that Shin had as a character to want to, I guess, be the greatest general, and he had a rival to fight against to be the greatest general, is now dead, and it's kind of sad that his entire goal was kind of gone. Reminds me a little bit of Zoro. If anyone's watched One Piece, you know Zoro's past. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that. But either way, the chapter sets up for the big picture, honestly. From what I can see from this first chapter, most likely this series is going to evolve into politics and strategic war, psychological warfare, and different stuff like that. So I love series that add in politics and stuff that makes you have to think, because that's the type of series I like. Stuff that doesn't just handhold me the entire way. Something that makes me have to think about different tactics and stuff. And that's where I see this series actually heading towards. And the first chapter, really, from what I could see, and it seems like the main motivation that our main male character Shin's gonna have after this chapter, it seems like he's gonna probably hunt down the killer of his brother Pyo, and he's probably gonna kill anyone that tried to kill him, and he's probably gonna try to gain the throne of whatever, you know, the emperor was that Pyo went to go serve. And so, as I can see here, it seems like most likely Shin is going to be a very badass character. I can already see it right now. His facial expression right at the end of this chapter, the way he said he would kill anyone that was to come to mess with him and his brother, even though his brother was dying in his arms, and his face expression just showed the rage and anger he could have. He downright is certified as a fucking badass. I'm just gonna say that right now. So, this first chapter, if you're interested in historical, I guess medieval, Kingdom starts off really good. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know I've heard a lot of great things from this series, and a lot of people have told me to read this, and so I decided to give it a read, and I definitely would recommend this. If you're into this type of stuff, and you're into politics, you're into strategic stuff, and you're into warfare, and different things like that with medieval days, I guess give this a read. So anyways, everybody, I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.